this is a quick tutorial on how to install Smartcore flooring. So the way that it's done, you do not go left to right piece by piece, because when you try and seam the seams together on just the one edge, they won't work. It won't stay no matter how many times you tap it with the hammer. Instead, you're wanting to run it from top to bottom and going by row. And so you stagger it out, and in my case I'm staggering it out in a maximal way. And then once you do, so you've got this, every other piece has been cut in half at the start over the wall, and then the next run is a full piece, so they're opposite of one another. And by doing so, you create these pockets, vessel, a receptacle, an alcove, a thing to receive that next board. And what I'm getting at is there are 3 sides then that you have to have line up where these tongue and groove style slots on the boards will all have to lock into place. And it's actually very difficult when you do so. It'll be very tight, you know. But it's like that when you're trying to, you know, tap something for the first time. So you have to tap it gently as you're getting it into the groove of the receptacle cup. You know, trying to be funny, but anyway, it's all about, you know, the union of the snake. That's actually a Duran reference or whatever. Anyhow, so yeah, in practice, also they sell these little plastic doohickeys to tap or whatever that don't work. I broke one pretty easily. If you actually take a piece of scrap or whatever from when cutting it, that works much better as far as the tapping of the thing into place. But I will try and just demonstrate here real quick. You're wanting it to line up on the 2 sides, and as you're doing it, you know, it'll be a real snug fit at first. But once you've got the 2 grooves in line to go into the slot, then it'll be tight. But what you're doing is you're actually creating a lock, you know, a way where it will not ever come loose. It's still just floating on the floor though. So if your floor is uneven or you have debris under you, this of course is the Smartcore underlayment. This is supposed to be some sort of soundproofing. Anyway, you get about halfway down and it'll become too difficult to do by hand, and you'll have to begin to tap it forward. And eventually that will also become too tight to do by hand. So what you'll do is you'll take your piece of scrap, you mic it, and I'll probably not be in the shop for this, but I'll try and continue to be professional about it here, and so on. Anyway, so take the scrap and put it into the groove at the top. And you just get it snug. And now all 3 sides are snug, and you have created a locking piece by doing so. And there you have it. I hope this is helpful for somebody if you're like most people, finding yourself in a situation where expertise has been taken away and devalued by large, you know, corporate entities that are only concerned with making more money or whatever. So it's all DIY now. No one's hiring anybody to do anything. Just all do it ourselves or something. Because we all suddenly woke up autodidactic, you know, whatever. Anyhow, the cup is the vessel, the 3 sides of the alcove. That is the Zen